Welcome back to Jeff Randall Live with me, Darshini David. Well, you could say that it's something of a summer blockbuster, although we're being a bit optimistic about the weather, for the owners of the Vue Cinema Group. That's as the private equity group Doughty Hanson today agreed to sell the company to two groups of Canadian investors for, get this, £935 million. That's quite some box office takings. And this means that in just 3 years, Britain's biggest chain of multiplexes has more than doubled its value. And Doughty Hanson bought Vue in 2010 for just £450 million. Then it had 70 cinemas with 678 screens. Since then, it has expanded aggressively, doubling the number of cinemas to 146, with a total of more than 1,300 screens. Among its sites are two of the UK's three top-grossing multiplex cinemas, one at Westfield Shepherd's Bush and one at Stratford. Joining me now is Tim Richards. He's founder and chief executive of Vue Entertainment. Well, congratulations, doubling the value in just a couple of years. Where'd you go from here?
Well, I mean, it's hard to believe, but we've had a really great period with Doughty Hanson, and we worked shoulder to shoulder, and we were able to get kind of a few deals done. And I think what you're seeing now is you're seeing the beginning of European consolidation.
Right.
There's a lot of very high quality assets it's a highly fragmented market.
Yeah.
And this is really the beginning. There's a lot of opportunities out there. So, and for us to be able to work now with two top Canadian funds, with Aimco and with Omers, that's kind of for us going to be kind of the next big step forward for the next few years.
And you talk about lots of attractive options out there. What about the likes of Odeon and UCI? Have you got your eyes on them? Well,
I mean, we've been looking at strategic opportunities across Europe, and what's really important for us is the quality of the circuit. I mean, we have the highest quality cinema chain in Europe, and everything that we've done, everything we've bought has been qualitatively very important, and it's been a very good fit for us. And we're going to continue to kind of follow that goal. So we'll be looking at everything opportunistically.
Well, it's been a huge achievement for you personally. Are you not tempted now just to take the money and step back?
If I'd want to do that, I could have done that many years ago. No, I work because I love every day that I'm in the office. And that's something that I think certain private equity groups understand that. They understand, yes, money's a motivator, but what really gets people working hard is when they're really passionate and love what they do.
Yeah, as you say, money does matter to private equity at the end of the day. And when you look at audience numbers and growth there, in itself, it's not that huge, is it? I mean, we're talking about, less than 1% a lot of the time. So how do you combat that when you're growing a business like Vue?
Well, I think, what happened historically in our sector is that operators got complacent, and the business suffered because of that. And I think for us, what we continue to try and strive for is to try and find new and innovative ways of doing business. And it may be operationally, it may be new products, maybe new seats, our introduction of our VIP seats across the circuit. It may be some of our pioneering efforts many years ago in terms of bringing opera and live theater to the big screen.
Yeah.
So there's all of these different aspects, and there's all of these different new business models that are on the short term and the medium term horizon. And that for us is what's really exciting. So I think you're going to see a period of the next 3 to 5 years of very significant growth. And a lot of that's on the back of digital projection technology.
Right.
We're all digital now, and that's a game changer. That's a huge game changer. So I think, on the organic side, we've got a lot to do with the business, and on the acquisition, consolidation side, that's going to be keeping us busy for a while.
Yeah, well, you're talking about Canadian investors here, and I believe you're Canadian as well, is that right?
I am.
So you're basically taking the business back home, but you're keeping the focus on Europe.
No, absolutely. It's fantastic. it's back to my roots. It's full circle, back to my Canadian roots. But no, our focus is really Europe. I'm a very big proponent, very big believer in staying close to your assets, and we like being very close to what we're doing.
Oh, it's tricky though, isn't it? Because Europe as a whole is going through a pretty tough patch at the moment. How do you convince us all not just to turn up, but to buy those premium seats and also to shell out for popcorn as well and the rest of it?
Well, we rely on movies. We rely on Hollywood. And one of the benefits of having multiple markets, multiple territories, is you get a differential in viewing. And viewers like certain movies a lot more than others. A great example of that is L'Intouchable, The Untouchables, which is one of the highest grossing film in France and in Germany, and here it did nothing. So it smooths out the revenue curves for film, but generally.
So basically, keep our fingers crossed for lots more summer blockbusters at the moment.
There's some great ones coming up.
Do you want the trailers with you? We could have had a quick look at them before you go. Well, Tim, I know it's been a busy few days for you, so congratulations, and we appreciate you spending your time here with us on Jeff Randall Live.
Thanks very much. Thank you.